Hey folks, welcome back here to the VegasDon channel on YouTube. We're down here on Fremont Street on a Saturday evening. Still a little bit of daylight out there. It's about 7 p.m. on this particular Saturday evening. This is 4th Street here looking north. You have White Castle over there on the right. Open 24 hours for all of your cravings, especially for burgers, little mini burgers. If you've never been there, they're like little sliders pretty much. I would say 3 of them pretty much constitute a full regular sized burger at most places. The prices in there vary. I don't want to quote you any prices because they change all the time. I did a couple of videos in there of the menu board and the prices a while back. Those are on the video library. But again, they change all the time. And then they have this dynamic pricing model that they follow down here in Las Vegas, all over the place, wherein if they get a lot of business all at once, it's like surge pricing, so they charge more when they get a whole bunch of business. Now, for some reason, that's not called price gouging. If you can understand that, then you are a much better person than I am, because I can't wrap my head around it. To me, it sounds like price gouging, but what do I know? Yeah, so surge pricing. They're also like down on the strip as we walk down here among the folks down here. It's a very warm evening out here, by the way. And then, of course, down on the strip, they are doing, as you take a look back at, this guy here is really talented. I don't know how he does what he does, standing there in very, very still for long periods of time at that angle, etc. That takes some talent. Something I don't possess. But anyway, so down on the strip, like at Beer Park and stuff, I've read that they are, and other venues, especially the ones that face the Bellagio fountains, they are charging more for dining next to the balcony where you could see the fountains and stuff. This guy here, he is getting going. Now, these guys are really hardworking. And I say that with 100% respect for what they do, because they're in costume. Well, those guys, Mickey and Minnie, are just kind of hanging out there. But the other one, he's dancing constantly. All of them are. They're all dancing constantly and putting on a good show for folks. Again, if you're an international viewer, I strongly recommend tipping your street performers, but please know it is not required. They cannot demand payment up front. That's another key factor when it comes to the street performers down here. They're not employees of the city. They're not employees of the Fremont Street Experience. They are employees of, by, and for themselves. But some of them are really hardworking. So I would recommend for international viewers maybe like $5 US, maybe 10 if you think that they've done a really, really good job. This guy here, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe he just completed a show and now he's begging by holding up his tip box there. These guys here, this is rather interesting. If you take a look at this, this is these guys usually don't do a whole lot. They wait until usually 5 minutes before the top of the hour to start doing their breakdancing performances, and this guy's actually a contortionist. Yeah, that looks painful. That does not look like something that I want to try and do at all. Again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate you being here. We do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel, and very, very grateful for all of you being here. Also, please check out my wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does astrology and spirituality videos. And even if you're not into that particular topic, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us as we try and get her off the ground and get her channel launched. And looks like we have another performer here. Take a whoa. Oh my goodness. That just looks painful. I don't know how. Wow. Yeah, that definitely looks painful, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment in the comments section. What do you guys think about this? Yeah, that's some talent there. But again, these guys cannot charge in advance. Now, of course, they do have a tip bucket or tip box back there. And if you feel that they've done a great job, go ahead and throw them some money. A couple dollars just doesn't go very far nowadays, especially in 2025 in America. So that's why I'm recommending, a 5 or a 10, because some of it just doesn't go very far. Everything's become so crazy expensive. And then they try and enlist some crowd participation here, and that's when I walk away, because what they're trying to do is to guilt people who are made to participate in their performance into tipping them. They're trying to create like a personal connection with them or whatever, and I'm just not a fan of that. Because the folks should be aware. The folks should know that that's what they're being asked to do. And in my humble opinion, they just don't have a clue. They don't know what's going on. So just something to be aware of when you're down here on Fremont Street. Always keep your head on a swivel. Golden Nugget over here on the left. This is what I call the big corner here. You can see the canopy up there showing a cloudy blue sky. Binion's over there on the right, as well as Fremont Casino, run by Boyd Gaming. And then Four Queens back here behind us to our left. This is what I call the big corners. You have these 4 big casinos down here that all converge on this one intersection here at Casino Center Boulevard and Fremont Street, and the Fremont Street experience. Really, really cool stuff. Again, the crowd's kind of light, but that's probably because of the weather. It's very, very, very warm out here. And so, again, a lot of folks are probably inside the casinos or at their pools or at their casino pools, or they are maybe resting up for the evening after a day out on the deck at the pool, imbibing their favorite beverages. But also, please check out my buddy Mike's channel, Vids from Mike. That's VidsFromMike. He does some sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos as we walk by the Bar 46 over here. 2-drink minimum to be able to sit there, it says. Very little seating out here on Fremont Street, and the seating there is here, you have to pay for. So that's by design. Of course, they don't want folks just kind of lounging all over the place. They want you to spend money, of course. So, and if it gets too hot or too cold during the winter out here, they, of course, encourage you to go inside, sit at the slot machines, and play some slot machines, huh? Throw some money into those machines, guys. That's what they want. You can see some red, white, and blue popsicles up there on the overhead canopy as we come down here to the First Street stage. We do want to thank all of you very, very much for being here. We could not do this without you, and that's a fact. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember here on the VegasDon channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the VegasDon channel on YouTube. We will see you guys next time on the next one. Thank you so much.